Yo, what's up, gamers? Welcome to Tricky Jim. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am here with Jesse Parker.
Hello, Andrew. Long time no see.
I know.
It feels like it's been a little while.
It has. Yeah. It has. Well, first of all, I put off this challenge for a little while.
You did, yeah, but for good reason, because look around. We're in a whole new studio. First tabletop stream, I think, in the new studio just in general, right? I don't think you've done a tabletop stream yet.
Not a stream.
Yep.
No.
So this is looking crazy. I mean, we got the Master Ball right here. All these crazy cool looking graphics off to the side with like coughing and Elekid. And now I'm on the left. So it's kind of like messing me up a little bit because I'm usually where you're sitting.
That's right.
So yeah, for good reason. I mean, this studio looks crazy. I mean, it's so cool. And we got central air. We got like all this space. There's like a little baby setup over here. I mean, it's clean. So sick. Yeah, it's so clean.
It's clean is the crazy thing, because my other studio was like filthy. Filthy.
It was, yeah.
Like it was absolutely disgusting. And I know everybody is just going to have to get used to me being on this side now.
Yeah, it is what it is, including me. Yep.
It is what it is. I know that this is a big change for me.
It's going to take me a little while. Like I might like randomly just like look over to the left and be like, wait, that's not where the camera is supposed to be. It also feels weird like having the white part of the Pokeball facing me. It might not seem like a lot, but after as many tabletop streams as I've done, it's definitely like throwing me off my game a little bit. So if I lose today, that's going to be what I blame it on.
Oh,
for sure.
That's the reason. That's the reason. Yeah. Well, I'm flexible. So
yeah, you are. Yeah.
But yeah, very excited to be in here. I'm still kind of like getting everything figured out. But we should be good to go. One of the biggest L's, unfortunately, from my old studio to the new studio is with this very nice new switcher. I no longer have the fancy foot pedal that allows me to...
No foot pedal?
I know.
Oh, man.
I know. So now...
The foot pedal was so sick. Oh, that angle looks so cool, though. You got the little... You can see a little bit of the Elekid in there and just the colors in the background. I love it. Like the bricks were so like last year,
That's what I'm saying.
The bricks are
That's
done.
what I'm saying. Look at all this. This is crazy. This is crazy. So yeah,
do your angle. I want to see if you can see the sneasel.
I don't have it.
Coughing.
No, the coughing. I don't have it actually plugged in.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah,
it's recording. But I don't have it plugged into the switcher right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I actually was surprised that this one's plugged in, but it is. So there you go. Yeah. So I'm getting I'm getting everything figured out still. The lighting, I'm still kind of like working on getting perfect, but like this should be pretty good for today, I think.
Yeah, it looks good to me. I mean, I got a little bit of a glare on the screen, so it's hard for me to gauge. But
yeah. I'm still
you know what you're
figuring it
looking at.
all out.
Yeah, you got
but,
this big metal. What do you call it? Like stage?
This is a truss system.
Truss?
A truss.
Okay.
TRUSS. A truss system.
Okay, I've never heard that word before, but
Yes. So it's
That's
a big. It's a big metal truss system. Let's see. Is it behind your camera? No, you can't even see it.
there's a
It's
trash
literally. It's just a goalpost like that.
like
that
in the
arches over the entire setup.
like in the full grip, league area. It's
Yeah.
like a miniature version of that.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Got a
that's so
little-
sick.
Got a little truss system. I was able to get it used for a relatively reasonable price. So that was nice. I got new lights now. Those were way too expensive, but that's fine.
Yeah, I kind of feel like what it reminds me of immediately is being like on stream on like an official Pokemon broadcast. That's what it feels like. Because it's definitely like if you're not used to it, it can be a bit of a distraction. But this is just gonna get me more and more in the zone for if I ever go on stream again. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm used to this. I do this every.
Now
week.
you're playing under the real light.
Yeah,
like, these
yeah.
are
'Cause
these
that
are
was-
real studio lights.
That's the thing that
Yeah.
bothers me the most when I play on stream is not even the white noise. That doesn't really bother me that much. It's the bright lights, and it's just
Yeah.
like a lot, But yeah, now I'm good. Now I'm gonna be used to it. So
I got a few thank yous to dole out here as we're getting the stream kicked off. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I know I've been looking forward to this stream for a long time, so hopefully you guys are stoked for some Pokemon TCG action today. Thank you, Chicken Strip 40 for that sub and the 71 months. Jack with the sub and the 50 months. Jazzy Josh for that Prime sub in the 6 months. Ray Munon for the sub. Danny Brunner, Big Ben Team, and Rayel all with subs. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate the support. Thank you. Lance says, anything you guys are looking forward to for Pokemon Day tomorrow?
I forgot about that.
Good question, Lance. What could we possibly be looking forward to?
I'm not looking forward to anything because they're probably just gonna play it. It's probably just gonna be like. I guess I'm interested to see what the new Pokemon Legends ZA game is gonna look like. Like maybe they show some gameplay of that and like it looks promising, but I'm not holding my breath. Who knows? I mean, I'm pretty sure we're never gonna get like the classic games on like the Switch Online, which is something that everybody hopes we'll get. Like being able to play. Crystal on the Switch Online would be sick,
Right.
or something like that. I don't think we're ever going to get that, but maybe I'll be wrong. But yeah, I haven't really thought about it, but I guess seeing new gameplay for Legends ZA, that's like a very safe bet. And also maybe, I guess some people are saying like Generation 5 remakes. But if it's anything like the Gen 4 remakes, I will not be excited for that. And not even because of the graphical style. I don't even care for that. It's like whatever. But it's because like they just didn't really add anything new to the games. They're literally just like, they didn't add like the cool thing about Heart Gold Soul Silver remakes is because they added so much new stuff into it, but also kept like the charm of the original. So it was like a perfect remaster. But Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl just didn't really add much to the game at all, other than like updated music, which I guess is cool. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I love Generation 5, so if they do a good job with the remake, that would be pretty cool to see. But yeah, I guess that's basically it for me. How about you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe a Pokemon card announcement or something.
Yeah,
Something Pokemon trading card Game Boy, like sequel.
no, dude. I'm not. I don't have any expectations.
That's good.
I'm going in with no expectations, no hopes, no dreams, no nothing, and whatever they announce, I'll just be pleasantly surprised.
Pokemon Stadium 3. Anybody? That would be so sick.
What? So long as they continue making Pokemon cards in the upcoming year, which I suspect they will,
Yeah.
then I'm good.
Yeah.
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Merkowitz, for that sub, Kakashi, and Gwen for the sub in the 26 months, that Prime sub. Thank you.
Yeah, my dream game to be announced would be like an actual true like Pokemon Stadium 3. Like that would be incredible. Or something to that where they have like rental Pokemon, just like a fun like solo experience. Like that's my dream game, and I don't think it'll ever happen. Also some updated like Pokemon TCG like solo game, like kind of like how the Game Boy game was. Those are like my 2 dream games, but I don't think those will ever happen anytime. So I'm not getting my hopes up. So it's probably just going to be some remake or some new game they announce. Maybe like a leak to Gen 10. I mean, Gen 10 is kind of around the corner if you think about it. I mean, that's crazy to think about, right?
Well, they got enough Pokemon.
Bro, they're going to add some more
No
Pokemon.
more generations.
More Pokemon.
No more generations.
Generation 10, baby.
No more generations.
Yeah, but it's 10.
No,
10.
but there shouldn't.
Generation X.
They need to go. In my opinion, they need to go
Like
multiple
pause.
year. They need to go multiple years with no new generation and just continue building out the ones that exist.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but people want new Pokemon, you know. People want new stuff.
Just give new forms to the ones that already exist.
Yeah, I mean, at least they don't do like what Call of Duty does and release like a new generation or a new thing every year. They at least like span it out. Like there's usually like a 3 or 4 year gap between like whole new brand new games. That doesn't mean we're gonna get anything of quality, but yeah, I don't know. So I guess I'm not really looking forward to too much, to be honest with you. I'll still be watching.
I'll still be watching,
but like, I'll still be watching and consuming and all that. But yeah, I'm not holding my breath for anything.
Landing King on YouTube says, Andrew, I sometimes feel like you don't even like Pokemon.
I mean, that's how you know he likes Pokemon a lot. Well, I mean, you could say the same for like anybody. Bro, what's he doing? Bro, he's got a Pokemon. Bro's got the Gyarados tattoo. You must have forgot, man. Are you kidding me? Look at how much money did you spend on a new studio specifically for Pokemon? Like, come on now. It's part of being passionate. You can't just like and being realistic. I think we're kind of at the age where we're realistic. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
So
know,
he's got the.
I'm a little jaded about some stuff. I mean, but like. Yeah, I love Pokemon. I got Pokemon tattooed all over my body.
Yeah, man. I'd like to get a Pokemon tattoo at some point, maybe, but I don't know if I can ever pull the trigger on that.
It's fun.
I don't know. They say once you get one tattoo, you start getting a lot more, but that hasn't happened to me since I got this tattoo. But I don't know. Yeah.
But, okay, so Knife Laugh Love says in the Twitch chat that the biggest Pokemon fans are also the biggest haters.
True.
That is a surefire fact.
That's right. You're not a true Pokemon fan unless you're constantly complaining. So. I mean, that's just for about anything. Like, I look at when I used to be a big League of Legends fan, like, I would be constantly complaining about the game because I just want the best for it, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I just want the best for it. I just want the company who's making it to, like, make it better and, like, fix the issues, you know?
So here's the thing. Is I'm like the biggest Pokemon fan. I'm a huge. If you took a look around this studio, it's nuts. It's just Pokemon Disneyland in here, right?
Yeah.
And in the last handful of years, as a huge Pokemon fan, I feel like I've been burned by the Pokemon Company when it comes to specifically the video games.
Yeah.
I feel like the Switch iterations of the video games are not a high quality, and so for me, my favorite games to visit as a Pokemon fan are the ones that I really love. Emerald version, Fire Red Leaf Green, and those from Game Boy Advance. You know, you look at a team like the Zelda team and how they still have a 3D team and a 2D team that are developing games in tandem together. Pokemon, as a franchise, they abandoned the 2D recipe to try and go all in on a 3D recipe, and the result is that they are no longer doing the 2D games that everybody loved, and they also are doing a crap job at the 3D games. So that is the video game reality that we kind of live in right now.
Yeah.
And I am not stoked about that. I think that sucks. So as a Pokemon fan, I kind of just nuzlocked the old games that I really love. Mm-hmm. And I am heavily invested in the trading card game, which is my favorite way to interact with the Pokemon franchise. I am always going to keep up with what's going on, obviously, because I love Pokemon. But like, am I going to give the Pokemon Company, $60 new or whatever to play the DLC for the game that I felt like was half baked? Like, no, I'm not going to do that because it's it's a matter of principle, right?
I think the competitive side of things has always been pretty good at the very least. Like, even for the video game, like I I'm pretty sure most of the people who play VGC didn't actually like truly enjoy the single player campaign, but they kind of just play through it just so they can get to the competitive side of the game. And you have to buy the DLC to get some of the new Pokemon that are really strong. And it's kind of like similar with TCG. I mean, TCG doesn't really have like a mainline game, and it's usually just you just buy the sets and then you play competitively. So at the very least, even if the new video games like suck, at the very least, they seem to do a good job of like balancing the competitive side of things with like the regulations and stuff. So at the very least, maybe like that's something to look forward to. Just like a new Pokemon, it's like releasing new characters in like a fighting game, just more stuff to play with. So yeah, at the very least we have that. But yeah, I think I pretty much agree with everything you just said. Yeah,
it is nice that the video game, the VGC and stuff is balanced. Like that's cool. I don't play
for the most part. But
I don't really play the VGC anymore, and I'm not going to. The thing about it is like, all right, but if the surrounding game is not well made,
it just looks ugly.
Then why do I want to get into the VGC?
It just looks ugly. Like when you watch like VGC, like it's fun to watch, but it just doesn't look pretty at all. It looks like 3DS graphics. It just like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like they would need to try very hard to make the game look prettier. I mean,
right.
Pokemon Snap looks really nice. I mean, there's plenty of Switch games that stylistically look great. I mean, Legends Arceus looked great. Well, it just sucks that the mainline games, the games that are put on the big stage, like they just don't. And I know the competitive side is like a very small percentage. But yeah, I don't know why I don't know. It just seems like it'd be so easy just to add some things and make the game look nicer. I don't know, more presentable. But.
It would be like what if the Pokemon TCG, what if the Pokemon TCG gameplay was decent, but the cards looked like trash?
Yeah,
it'd be like you're not bringing people in, right? With like appealing looking cardboard, you guys are really selling like the whole thing short. And then, like, the game is okay.
Well, the TCG equivalent is, like, TCG Live, because that's, like, the thing that the most public will play. Like, if I'm a new Pokemon player, what's the first thing I'm going to go for? I'm going to go for the online simulator. And if that looks ugly, then what's going to make me want to pick up, like, you can tell these people, like, hey, I know the TCG Live sucks, but trust me, like, in real life, it's so much better. They're probably just going to be like, nah, I'm good,
Yeah.
But which, like, obviously, that's why you dedicated your whole channel to playing in real life, because that's just right. Where it's at, but the TCG Live is like, it just looks ugly, and we play it because it's the only convenient way we have of playing
you
it.
play it.
I play it, yeah.
And maybe
we can't even play it right now. Duraludon's broken, Magneton's broken. I told you.
What?
Well, they pushed a new update last week.
Oh god.
And the update added some features that everybody wanted, stuff that was already available in PCGO.
Sure.
Turning off match timers against a friend.
Good.
Being able to mute people, mute emotes.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, stuff that's like pretty huge.
Yeah.
But in that update, they also broke any card that gets energy from the discard pile, like any Pokemon. So Magneton breaks the game. Duraludon or Archaludon breaks the game. Gardevoir, I think, breaks the game. So 3 of like the top like 4 decks like don't perform. Like when you go to use Duraludon's ability, the energies float up and then you can't select anything. It just sits there until the timer runs out. And when the timer runs out, it attaches them to like a random Pokemon. So yeah, so you can play TCG Live right now, but you can't play basically you just have to play Dragapult because that deck doesn't get affected.
Sure.
And they also made it so you don't have to click and drag. You can just click a card like on Pocket. You can just click a card, then click where you want it to go. Which I don't know. I don't know. It's messed up, man. And I wish they would fix it because people testing for Vancouver can't even get good testing in because the game just breaks halfway
back
through.
In my day, we used to have to test. No, actually,
you have to test in simulator.
I had PTCGO, so
you have to test on a simulator. You have to go on Limitless. That's the only way you're gonna get good testing is finding a friend and playing on a simulator. Like right now, it's horrible. I just it would be nice if things just worked and things look nice, but. Anyways,
Well, you see, so you talking about it for 5-10 minutes there, things got a little negative, right?
Yeah.
All right. Imagine streaming it as your full-time job.
No, I don't blame you.
And that's what I'm saying. I could feel myself just being jaded and negative all the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is extremely mentally unhealthy for me to exist in a space where I am live in front of a bunch of people and having a bad day almost every day.
It's like breaking up with it's like getting out of a bad relationship.
It really
it's
feels
gonna
that
linger
way.
for a while, But a year from now, we might bring it up in passing, but we're gonna be so into this like in real life card games, we won't even care about that anymore. And yeah, it's really unfortunate, but whatever. I'm hoping they fix live pretty soon so you can at least test for the upcoming tournaments. But anyways, some other stuff happened over the weekend, though. I went to the European International Championship. I even got a nice little T-shirt here. But yeah, so me and JW went. It went okay. Like, we both made day 2. JW made day 2 at 7-2-0, and then he lost like every round in day 2, pretty much. One of them was due to like a deck list error.
Man with the deck list errors, bro.
Hey, okay. So in his defense, he says he's been playing for a really long time, right? And he's only ever had 2. He had the one against me in top 8,
and they were both in the last couple of years.
And then he had this one today. So yeah. But I won't get into that right now, anyways. But yeah, that gave him one of the losses. And then I came into day 2 at 6-2-1, which means if you don't know, if you make day 2 at 6-2-1, the worst record you can have going into day 2. It doesn't matter if you win all 4 of your day 2 rounds. You cannot physically make top cut. At the best, you can get top 32. So I won my first, which already like kind of deflates you. You're like, okay, I'm just playing. I mean, you're still playing for a lot of money, but it kind of sucks that you're like, okay, I'm going into day 2, but I have no chance of winning the tournament.
Right.
Which in this new system, that's how it is. There's just too many people, not enough rounds. But there is ASIM cut, which kind of makes up for it. But anyways, I won my first 3 rounds in day 2. And then my last round, instead of playing it out, me and my opponent agreed to intentionally draw, which in theory guarantees both of us top 64, which guarantees both of us $2,000, which is like, okay, I'll take the ID instead of winning and potentially getting an extra 1,000, 3,000. Unfortunately, though, 20% of the people with my record bubbled out of top 64, and I was one of the unfortunate ones. So I finished 66th place, which feels bad. My opponent got 62nd, so he almost bubbled out, but he was able to get in, so good for him. But happy for him at least. But it was a bad matchup too, I think. So I think taking the ID was correct, because I think it would have been really easy for me to lose that series. So yeah, unfortunate, but still 66 out of 3,400 people, it's not bad. Get a big chunk of championship points, which don't matter for me, obviously, because I get my auto invite this year. But I still got a booster box of Surging Sparks, so that's cool. So Surging Sparks, that's like worth like $250. So yeah, EUIC was fun though. I had a lot of fun in London. It's always fun whenever I go, just hanging out with some people that I don't get to see very often. Some of the Australian people too. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. And it was funny because we were gonna play Archaeolodon for this tournament, but the day before, I told JW, I'm like, listen, we gotta play Miraidon. Like, Miraidon's too broken. I know it's got a big target on its back, but I don't think Klefki is as big of a deal as people make it out to be. Right. And I really don't think Klefki. I mean, it stinks to play against a Klefki, but sure, you can play around it pretty easily, especially if you go first. And I'm really glad because. But a lot of people played Archaeolodon. It was like the 3rd most popular deck, which is crazy. It was like 11% of the meta. So I'm glad I teched into Zapdos and we just played. I think both of us don't really regret our decision because we both did like decent in the grand scheme of things. So I'm happy with my deck choice. It's kind of sad that it's the last time I'll get to play Miraidon in this current iteration. Kind of sad because it's going to rotate out. Well, a lot of the cards that make it good will rotate. Who knows? Maybe it'll still be okay, but it's not doing good in Japan right now. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. And it really makes me want to go to Vancouver because that's like the last like North American-ish event regional in this format, but I don't think I can make it out there. So, yeah. So that's how my weekend went in London. So it was a lot of fun. I think it was a pretty successful weekend overall. Yeah.
Jesse, you talk so long, you got me questioning everything in my deck now, and I'm wondering if I should make some deck list changes.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I had a lot to cover.
I know you did. I know you did. I know you did, and I'm thankful that you did. But, man, okay, so we're doing our Grass All-Star Challenge today, and I woke up this morning with the intention of building a deck around one strategy. We'll call that strategy A. And I spent about 90 minutes doing that. And then I had a crisis and decided the strategy A was actually really bad. So then I scrapped it and started piecing together strategy B. And I got about 90% the way I got about 90% done building strategy B, and then I decided that that strategy was also incompatible with success. So I went with strategy C.
Strategy C, okay.
And I have played exactly one opening hand.
I played like 5, so I'm not in a much better space than you.
Yeah. I've played one opening hand with strategy C. That's it. So.
All right. So you're pivoting to strategy C. Yeah, I'm really interested to see how this is going to go. Yeah, we're doing the Grass All-Star Challenge, which means we get to use the whole expanded card pool. But we do follow the expanded ban list, so no Force of Giant Plants or anything like that, or Lysander's trump card. But we can only use grass Pokemon, so it really puts a big limit on how fast and how consistent your deck can be, because you can only use grass, which means no like strong support Pokemon like the Dene GX or anything like that. So, and honestly, grass is like feels like one of the weaker pools, because like there are some really strong grass cards, don't get me wrong, but when you can only build your deck with grass Pokemon, you'd be surprised when you look through all the cards. There isn't like that many like crazy grass cards. So I think that's going to make this kind of interesting, because I think fighting kind of felt the same way. Honestly, I think some of the broken types are like lightning, psychic, water. I think those are some of the more
dark is
ones.
crazy.
Dark, but yeah, grass and fighting. Yeah, these are definitely like the power level feels like it went down a little bit. So it's going to be interesting to see. I feel like we're going to have a little bit of like a mid-off potentially, or my deck's just going to pop off. We'll see, or maybe yours. I don't know.
Hold on.
Swinging with Tapu Bulu. See, that's the thing. Like there are been some really strong grass cards in the past, like Tapu Bulu, but some of those cards have just been power crept out like crazy. So like hitting for 180 does not matter. Like hitting for 180 kind of sucks.
Well, yeah. So the thing about the grass Pokemon is that they usually are disruptive in some way,
like blocky,
or they've got some funky evolution thing going on, or there's special conditions involved. They're usually trying to do a little bit something extra like that. They're not just a set up my big guy and do a lot of damage type. Yeah. You do have the Teal Mask Ogerpon, which is like oddly a very strong and aggressive grass type Pokemon, but even that doesn't do a lot of damage. It does just kind of just like
it synergizes with other cards. Like you think of where that card was good in. It's good in like Raging Bolt, which isn't a grass type. It's good with Regidrago. That's a dragon type. Like it on its own doesn't feel that good, unless you're pairing it with something else, like maybe something that does more damage for each grass type Pokemon in play, something like that. So yeah, I don't know. But and then another grass card I was thinking of was like that I was thinking maybe you'll play is the Rain Dance one, that Cherim. Yeah, that lets you rain grass energies into play. So that's one I was thinking maybe you're gonna play that, and that probably is one of your 3 strategies if I had to guess. And I think the one that the elephant in the room grass card is definitely Rowlet and Alolan Executor Tag Team GX. That's one of the strongest grass cards because it has that free attack that lets you search your deck for a card that evolves in one of your bench Pokemon and evolve it all the way up to a stage 2, kind of like that Grand Tree Stadium. But you can do it like right away, which is really strong. And then there's some really strong stage 2 grass Pokemon like Vileplume that lock items, or the Vileplume that locks basic Pokemon from attacking. So, or like Rillaboom that accelerates grass energy into play. And then you got this big 270 HP body. So yeah, so that's definitely, I think, the front runner when you think of the grass cards. But I think I went with something that wasn't like, I don't know. We'll have to get into it and see. I don't want to like leak what it is, but you'll find out really quick what it is. And I'm excited to see if we ended up playing the same thing. And I was kind of worried you would play the same thing, so I added in one tech card in case you did, and it's gonna be funny. I hope I don't start it, because if it's not the mirror, then it'd be a really bad card to start. So yeah, I'm interested to see how this is gonna go. This is like the most fun part of the All-Star Challenge, is like not knowing what your opponent's gonna play, you know?
Yes.
So, and we did, if you don't remember, we did ban all the cards that are specific to type, since we know we're doing a grass mirror.
Right.
We're not allowed to play like the weed gloves or whatever, the ones that the weeding gloves that let you do extra damage to grass. No friend ball. No like anything specific to like that belly bolt that makes it so you can't take damage from lightning Pokemon. That would just be lame. So nothing like that we're able to play. So If you're wondering why we don't have those cards in the list, we decided to ban those because that's just kind of lame.
I guess I need markers.
Yes, you do.
Let's see. I guess we need some markers.
I
Hold
have
on.
2 V-Star markers, but I don't have 2 GX markers.
Give me a second, chatters.
All right. Yeah, so I'm playing some. I think it's pretty good. I guess we don't really need them. We should probably have them though. We should probably have them.
Yes.
What do you guys think I'm playing? Huh? Yeah, Gardenia's Vigor. I thought about that card. I thought about it. I did leak what I was playing to a couple people at EUIC. There was a couple people who came up and like talked to me and like, you know, were asking, and I did leak it to them. So if you're one of the few I told, then
Give me 1 second, Jesse.
okay. Andrew's gonna be right back. I'm gonna leak you guys one of the cards I'm playing in my deck. You guys want to see? Oh no, I'm not gonna show you. I can't show you. Because someone might say it in the chat, and then Andrew will read the chat. I can't show you. Anybody got any guesses to what I'm playing? Grass Energy? How do you know? I thought about Bramblegast. That definitely, like, when I asked Andrew, like, give me a hint what he was playing, he said he's thinking of playing something kind of spicy. But now he's saying that he swapped to, like, the non-spicy thing. So it makes me think that he's playing... Him saying that makes me think that he's just going to play the Rallad Alolan Executor tag team. If he is playing that, then I feel very good about my chances of winning, because the card I'm playing is really good against tag teams. This is what's called the All-Star Challenge, K-Beats. It's basically expanded format, but you can only use one type. So we're doing a grass mirror. We're going through all the types. We did lightning, we did fighting, and now we're doing grass. So think expanded format, but you only get to stick with one type. So it's kind of like if expanded and GLC like fused together. But you can play more than one copy of each card too. Oh yeah, Fortress EX. That card's crazy.
Yo, is someone talking about my strategy A?
I don't know. Oh, is that your strategy A? Yeah, Fortress EX is definitely on the docket of like a strategy that I was thinking about. Saw me in London, was too afraid to talk. Oh, come on. You can talk to me.
Check. All right, I'm back online.
I only look unhappy when I just lost a round. Usually I'm just walking around, just chilling. You found him.
I have found GX markers.
Did you plug back in?
I did.
Okay.
I've got GX markers. I've got V-Star markers.
Heck yeah.
We're good to go. I've got poison and burn markers. We've got all the markers.
I can't wait for them to release a new kind of marker in like a year, and then expanded will have 3 markers.
So I was thinking about, okay, one of my strategies that I was cooking was Fortress EX, and that's
With
the deck.
Bramblegast?
No.
Oh.
I think with Wotan EX was what I was going to do.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Uh-huh. And so what I wanted to be able to do, I wanted to be able to blow up 2 Fortress EX consistently on turn 2 and, you know, end to 1 or end to 2.
Sure.
Like on turn 2.
Like I remember when we tried that deck for Standard
Uh-huh.
when that card first came out, and it was like definitely not good, but
Yeah.
you got a lot more access. I mean, you could play like Ace Trainer.
I know. The problem with the deck, the inherent problem with the deck is that you have to blow up the fortress before you play your supporter for turn.
Yes.
That turn, it's like you can't play N or Iono to draw into your fortress,
right, sure.
or else you're giving your opponent like a huge hand. And it's like that was the issue that I kept running into. And
That's
was like,
how it was in Standard too. It was just too awkward. Like you would sometimes just have to play your Iono before blowing up your guy.
Right.
It just felt bad.
Horrible.
Yeah.
So that was strategy A. Strategy A did not work out.
No.
I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be so nuts. I was gonna accelerate to Venus. I was Wochen or Venusaur VMAX.
VMAX, yeah.
Yes.
I looked at that.
Oh yeah, Venusaur VMAX. I was like, he's so
yeah.
big.
Venusaur VMAX does like for 2 colorless does like 30 plus 30 for each grass.
Yeah.
Attached to all your Pokemon. Yeah. You know what card I was thinking about? Then Riley corrected me and was like, "That's not possible," because I'm an idiot. And that I was thinking of you were gonna play the festival lead with Skyfield, and then I was like, "Wait a minute, you can't play festival. You can't play both stadiums." Because I was thinking like. When not thinking about the festival lead, I was like, "Oh wait, you can go. You can fill the 8, and yeah, plus muscle band like 180, 180." And I'm like, "That sounds broken." And but then he's like, "Well, you can't do that." I'm like, "Oh yeah."
All right, I'm really interested to see what you brought, Jesse. I am. I'm saying, how confident are you in the deck that you have today?
I would say my confidence level is about a 7 or 8 out of 10. I would say like a 7.5 out of 10 for my confidence level. I picked the deck right when you issued me the challenge. This was the first card I thought about when you issued me the challenge, and I stuck with it. And I found like a list that was like kind of similar to what I was thinking about, and I just like adjusted that. So, and I've been tweaking the list the past like 2-3 weeks, so I'm feeling pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm saying I'm about like a 3 out of 10 confidence level. As I built this deck about 60 minutes before we went live.
That was crazy when you said that to me. I was like, what was holding you up? You're like, I was building my deck for today. I'm like, bro, how do you... My brain does not function like that in the morning. I'm not a morning person. I can't imagine waking up in the morning and deciding like what I'm going to play. Like, no, I need to have that locked in the night before. Yeah.
I was a procrastinator in school.
Well, you've been busy. I mean, you have a little bit of an excuse, but, you know, we're tied in the series, so I guess you could afford to give up one, but we'll see what happens.
We will see what happens, Jesse. All right. Let's get down to the table. Let's get our... let's see. We got enough room here. Maybe I'll scooch it out just
scooch it out a little bit. There you go.
Just a touch. Cool. Okay. Would you like heads or tails?
I'll call heads.
It is tails. I will choose to go second.
Sounds good. That's what I
Yes,
was going to
sir.
choose.
Yes, sir.
Oh, leaked.
Holy smokes, dude. Holy smokes. This
What do you think about that?
Torterra EX.
Maybe.
I was thinking about Torterra EX quite a bit.
I was thinking if you play tag teams, this will be a really good matchup for me.
I was thinking about Torterra EX. Okay, well this is going to be really interesting. This is going to be quite interesting. Okay. Wow. Torterra. I was like, man, but the thing about Torterra is stuff can just get like clunky and weird. I did build this deck for standard, so I am somewhat familiar with it. Yes.
All right. Shout out to Natalie for helping me build the deck. And I'm opening her favorite Pokemon right now. So
Let's go. Good luck. I'll take my mulligan.
Yep. And then I start.
Yep.
You are playing Eggrow. I knew it. You're playing Eggrow. I knew it. And I have the most insane opener. I have Skyfield and Precious Trolley.
Holy smokes, dude.
So Skyfield is a stadium that says each player can have 8 bench Pokemon. No restrictions. You don't even have to have a Terra in play like the Area Zero Underdefs. And then Precious Trolley lets you search your deck and fill up your bench with basic Pokemon. So
I should have cut.
You definitely should have cut, man.
I should have cut for sure. Yup, should have cut.
So I'm not going to be too sweaty and prize check a million things, but I am going to like check to see how many dudes I have in here. Yeah, pretty insane turn 1 going first hand.
Yeah, that's doing a lot, man.
That is doing quite a lot.
Yeah, it is. Don't love this
2,
for us.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8.
We got an interesting match. Okay, we got an interesting match. We do.
We do indeed.
Huh.
Okay. Let's go with 3 Turtwigs,
Ay, ay, ay.
2 Roselia,
Oh, God.
a Toadschool, a Badoo, and another Toadschool. Yeah.
Sure, man. Going first, like, sure, man.
Sounds pretty good to me.
That's fine, I suppose. That is quite the bench you've got there.
Thank you. All right. Attach a grass to Turtwig. And then I will pass to you.
Draw. Okay. Got a couple of buddy poffins, so we're going to start things off with that and see what I've got going on in this deck. Oh, boy. What do we got going on in this deck? Okay. Okay, that's there. That's there. All right, let's not draw poorly. Let's not draw poorly.
You can bench 8 if you want.
I know I can. I'm going to
Deerling? What in the world? Why has bro got a Deerling in his deck?
buddy Poffin for Deerling and
Is that the
Grookey.
one that like draws 1? What in the world?
And then I'm going to buddy Poffin again.
I guess it's draw power under item lock. Sure.
And I'll get 2 more Oddish. I'll get 1 more Oddish. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going back in. Play Silent Lab.
Okay. Okay. We'll go here, here, and here.
Cool. Attach Grass to Oddish, and I'll play N. Yeah, you know, I went through the motions of building all these different grass decks, and
Yeah.
then I was like, well, I think the most consistent strategy is to just set up item lock turn 1.
That's fair. Yeah.
And, you know,
I can understand that.
I've played this strategy at a regional championship before. JW and I played it at Virginia.
Yeah, you guys did really
Richmond. Yep. Richmond in like 2019. I got 10th. JW won. So, if nothing else, I get to relive some glory days.
well. I built this specifically with you thinking you were going to play that. So far everything's going the way I want it to.
Yikes. Okay.
I don't know if that means I'm going to win or anything, but it is what I was thinking.
Well, things are about to get very interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
If I was going for the sun stuns for.
I will use Stun Spore. Heads, you are paralyzed.
I am paralyzed. I think it's that way for paralysis.
It's to the right, yes. Right.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Draw. Okay. Unlike back in whenever that was, back in like, 20 years ago or whatever you played that deck, tools are not items, so I can play
That's right.
tools.
That's right.
So since that is the case, I'm going to attach. I do have a floatstone in hand, but I think I'm just going to evolve to Roserade and use Le Parfum, which lets me search my deck and get any card I want on my deck when I evolve the Pokemon. So kind of like Shady Dealings and Tellian, except you just get one Pokemon, kind of like Drizzile. But you can get any card you want. Not even just a trainer. You can get any card. So... let's see. Off that, I will just get a Grottle. And then evolve to Grottle here. And use Sun-Drenched Shell, which is an ability that says once during my turn, I can search my deck for a grass Pokemon and put it in my hand. I'll take a Grottle, evolve it, and then I'll use this one, Sun-Drenched Shell. And then I'll take a Grottle, and I'll evolve it, and then I'll use this one, Sun-Drenched Shell.
Okay. I see where this is going.
And then I'll get Toadscruel and evolve it.
Sure.
And Toadscruel reads, cards in your opponent's discard pile cannot be put into their hand by effects of your opponent's abilities or trainers.
Sure.
No Versus Seeker. Don't know how useful that's going to be against your deck, since I imagine with Item Lock, you probably don't play a whole lot, if any, Versus Seeker. Not really. I can't really remember, but it is just another grass guy. And then I'll... attach to Grottle here.
Yep.
And I will pass.
Draw. Okay. Let us continue on. Marnie.
So we'll shuffle our hand, put it at the bottom of our deck, similar to Iono, but you get 5 and I get 4.
That's right. Okay. I'll evolve into Thwackey and use Netball. And with Netball, I'll go get Rowlet and Alolan Exeggutor. Retreats.
Here we go.
And I'll use Super Growth.
Nice. So you get to immediately evolve up to a stage 2. Remind me what that Gloom does.
Irresistible Aroma. I can flip a coin.
Ah, that's right.
Yes. And then if heads, I can look at your hand and take a basic I find there and put it onto your bench.
All right, and that ends your turn. Now neither of us can play any item cards.
That's
Draw
right.
for turn. I will play, or I'll use Sun-Drenched Shell. Search for grass Pokemon. I'm going to get Torterra EX. And shuffle. I'm still in regional mode. I'm like, cut? We don't cut when we're playing like this.
Nah.
I don't think either of us think the other is cheating.
Except for you with that opening
Except
hand.
for me, yeah.
with
That was a
opening.
little bit of a cheater hand for sure. I'll evolve the one that I use the ability on to, well, I guess this ability, yeah, is what I use. So I'm going to evolve that to Torterra EX.
Sure.
And then I still have these 2 abilities left.
Okay.
I should tilt it, yeah. Attach for turn.
Sure.
And then I'll play Marnie.
Okay.
I'll play down Skyfield. And then I'll use Sun-Drenched Shell. right, I can't use Buddy Poffin. That's right. Is there any way I can get max bench here? I don't think so. I'll just use Sundrenched Shell to get Turtwig, and then I'll use another Sundrenched Shell to get Shuckle GX.
Heck yeah, dude.
Shuckle GX was my tech for the mirror.
Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, that rules.
So I can't max out my bench here and do 270, unfortunately. So I will bench Turtwig. And I will retreat and use Forest March. So it does 30 for each of my grass Pokemon in play. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210.
210. Okay, ouch. Draw. Let's evolve Deerling to Sawsbuck and use Seasonal Blessings to draw a card.
That's crazy.
Silent Lab into play.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of misplayed there. That was a mistake for sure. Not used to getting item locked.
Let's go. Attached to Thwacky. And Supergrowth.
Yeah.
To get Rillaboom into play.
The Goldrilla. Gorilla, Goldrilla. Yeah. I'll draw for turn. And no Versus Seeker allowed, eh?
That's right.
I'll use Sundrenched Shell. Search for Toad Scroll. And I'll use another Sundrenched Shell to search for Roserade.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll use Force March for the knockout.
There you go. 210 damage again.
3 prizes.
No, that's 180, right?
It is 180, yes.
180. Okay. I'm going to send up Oddish. I'll send up Sawsbuck. Draw. To use Seasonal Blessings. Okay. Voltage Beat. To Sawsbuck. And I'll use Bounce for 60.
60 damage. Draw for turn. I don't think there's any more grass Pokemon in my deck, so I'm not going to use Sundrenched Shell. I'm just going to evolve to Torterra EX. And I'll just use Forest March for 180 damage.
Sure. Okay, let's send up Real Boom and draw. Okay. Seasonal Blessings. Use Guzma on Toad Scroll. Voltage Beats. I'll fail Voltage Beats.
Mm-hmm.
And then bounce for 60, and I'm not going to move.
Okay. Draw. I'll use Acerola to lets me pick up a damaged Pokemon and put it in my hand. And I'll promote Torterra.
Mm-hmm.
Bench Toad School. And I'll use Forest March for 180.
Yes. Oh, this is not looking good.
It's not looking great.
No, it is not.
That opening hand for me was just kind of... It was kind of nutty.
It was very good.
It was a little bit crazy.
I'll use Cynthia and Caitlin. I can't get anything back from my discard pile, but I can draw cards. I'll discard.
You can't?
Oh,
yeah. No, I don't have it in play.
Oh, I
You
can.
can. Yeah.
I can. Oh, this is nuts.
I had to Acerola it.
Yes. I'm going to Cynthia and Caitlin and discard Silent Lab to get back N and draw 3. Attach Hero's Cape.
Yo.
Attach Return and Voltage Beat. Okay. And then I will hammer in for 140.
Okay, draw. I will use Sundrenched Shell. I'll fail it. I'll evolve to Roserade and use Le Parfum for Guzma. And Guzma do 180 for my prize.
Game 1. Dang, dude.
Let's go.
I'm feeling outplayed already, dude.
It's playing exactly how I wanted it to.
Oh,
man.
my
Let's
gosh.
go.
I mean, I need you to set up less.
Yeah,
but like,
no. I mean, it's pretty unlikely for me to get that many basic Pokemon out when I go first. But
yeah.
unless I'm just the goat and open the trolley. Like all those stinky cloth players in Standard who just go first and open the trolley and just like they do it all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's brutal. That's brutal.
Trolley. And not only did I just have the trolley, I had the trolley and the Skyfield.
I know, dude.
And you could argue that it might have not been... I definitely made a mistake on the next turn by... playing down the second Skyfield because I was like, oh, now you can just remove it. For some, like in that one flash moment when I'm not used to item lock, I was like, oh, I can lay Parfum for Buddy Poffin and take the one shot. But no, yeah, the item lock. So that was a misplay on my end, but thankfully the matchup's so good. I don't think it matters.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough for sure. This is gonna be tough.
Yeah, I think you got an uphill battle for sure. And then if you don't know, if you don't know what Shuckle GX does, Shuckle GX was kind of like existed a little before, like early Sun and Moon. It's got an ability that says Pokemon with it cannot take damage from Pokemon with 2 or less energy. So I was thinking if you came to a similar conclusion and played the mirror, Shuckle could just, you would need 3 energies on Torterra to be able to one-shot it.
For sure, yeah.
And then like it also has Wrap GX that lets you paralyze. So you could like paralyze, then do its poison attack, and that's 70 damage. And then you could clean up with the Torterra. So that was like the idea behind like the Shuckle. Kind of like to let you stall out in the mirror when you're behind.
I'm not totally out of this. I feel like I've got outs. I need to be more disruptive, though,
Yeah.
and Jesse's start was like way too nuts.
Yeah.
And missing the turn 1 item lock myself was also really bad, so
True.
gonna need to not do that.
Yeah. Missing. I mean, that whole
game
deck
2.
is built around getting the item lock right away.
Right.
And I'm sure when you played that deck at the regional, the games where you didn't get the turn 1 lock did
You
not
lost
feel
those.
great.
you lost those games. Yes, if you didn't get the turn 1 Rowleg, you lost those games.
Because the deck itself just like is bad when you're playing from behind. But suddenly all these like bad non-turbo cards become really good when your opponent's just not doing anything.
Right. All right, I'm gonna choose second again in game 2. And I'm going to hope that I'm able to get a turn 1 item lock this time. Or else.
Feel the wrath of my turbo.
Or else I will be in a world of pain.
Yeah, the Grotto helps a lot under the item lock.
I know. So does the Roserade.
Yes. Yeah, because Grotto can search out Roserade.
I know.
Yeah, pretty broken combo.
What if you just didn't get the turn 1 trolley? That'd be great.
At least give me a Buddy Poffin. I'll play 4 of those. I think it's going to be this guy. Good luck.
Good luck.
Draw for turn. Look what I just top decked. I'm insane. If I didn't top deck that, I was in trouble. Holy cow, I was in trouble. I am the luckiest guy.
This guy, dude.
Ever played this game.
This guy.
I'll play my turn 1 Precious Trolley that I skillfully top decked.
Again. Yeah.
Wow. I'm upset, and I'm the one who's playing.
Tell me more, Jesse. Tell me more.
I think I'll search my deck. No Skyfield, though, you know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, whatever. All right. We got ourselves... We're going to go 2 Turts for sure. Another Roselia. Might go 3 Turts. We'll just go with those 4.
Okay.
Bench Roselia. And I'll pass.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start things off with an Avery.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, dude.
Fine.
Discard down to 3 bench, and I will draw 3 cards. Beautiful. And play Buddy Poffin. Buddy Poffin will allow me to go search my deck for 2 basic Pokemon with 70 hit points or less. Put them onto my bench. Okay. Stay there. I'm going to get Oddish and another Oddish.
You're probably going right back in, aren't you?
I am. That was a thinking shuffle.
Oh, yeah. No, sometimes you need those.
Oh, yeah. I'll bench Deerling.
You're going to super growth into Sawsbuck? Okay.
I might. Netball for grass and
Oh, maybe you really need the draw.
Yeah. Netball for grass energy. And then attach grass to Rowlet and Alolan Executor, and I'll use Super Growth. Let's go, dude.
All right. Pretty
Turn
good.
1 item lock. Wahoo! With the Avery.
Dude, the Avery.
Wahoo!
I always have the turn 1 Avery, man. I'm not the one who should be complaining. All right, draw. We'll evolve to Grottle. And use Sundrenched Shell. Is it just an N angle? N or Marnie? N or Marnie? I actually think Marnie's probably better. Cards in hand?
I've got 6.
Yeah. All right, I'll use Sundrenched Shell to go get a Grottle, and then use that Sundrenched Shell to get a Roserade. Then I'll evolve to Roserade and use Le Parfum to get a Marnie. I'll evolve to Toadscruel, play down Skyfield, and use Marnie.
Yikes. Okay, I get 4, you get 5.
Okay. Attach to Grottle. And pass.
Draw. Okay. Let's evolve to Sawsbuck and use Seasonal Blessings. Counter your Skyfield. Attach a Grass Energy to Rowlet and Alolan Executor. And I'll use Super Growth. To go get another Violet Plume into play.
2 item locks. That means they cancel each other out, right? Yeah.
I don't know about that, Jesse.
Draw for turn. I'll use Sundrenched Shell. To get a Turtwig, and then I'll use another Sundrenched Shell to get a Badoo. Okay, shuffle, shuffle. It's kind of funny when I was testing this deck that like Badoo's in the deck, and then you also have these two.
I know,
so it's
right?
kind of like they all evolve from each other.
I
but
know.
Not really. It's kind of cute. Okay, I will go TM Evo.
Sure.
And pass.
Draw. Seasonal Blessings. I'll attach a Grass Energy here.
Gotta remind myself what the GX tech does. Okay, that's not too bad.
And I'll pass to you.
Okay. Evolve to Grottle. I'll use all 3 Sun-Drenched Shells at the same time.
Okay.
He's sweating now. He's sweating now. I'm thinning my deck. Thin.
I see.
I'll get these 3 guys. These 3 fine grass gentlemen.
This guy wishes he had a Sawsbuck right about now.
Dude, Sawsbuck would go crazy right now. I should have teched in the 1/1 Sawsbuck for sure. The Sawsbuck is crazy, bro.
Oh, yeah. Well, I played JW and I played a 1/1 Pidgeotto from
the
Unbroken
airmail?
Bonds. Yeah, the airmail.
Oh, okay, so that's kind of like not as good, but
This is our grass airmail. Yeah.
it's airmail. You get to see 2, obviously, but I'll evolve to Torterra. It's gonna be a pass from me.
Draw. Seasonal Blessings. Attached to Sawsbuck. And past you.
Sun-Drenched Shell. For Torterra, Sun-Drenched Shell for Roserade. Attach, and I'll pass.
Draw. Seasonal Blessings.
There is the Beautifly. I'm sure you considered that.
Oh, yeah. Fills to hand 6.
Beautifly is probably the best draw engine Grass has, but obviously it's a stage 2, so.
Right. Yeah, there's that whole thing. This is quite the predicament that we're in. Yeah. Okay. I'll go energy to Sawsbuck. Floatstone. And I will bounce for 60.
Draw. Attach. Sun-Drenched Shell. Fail. I'll retreat. And use Force March for 180.
That's right. All right. Jesse takes a prize, and I'll draw. Seasonal Blessings. I'll use Calming Hurricane for 150.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. 150. All right, draw. We'll Let's evolve to a Torterra. And Arvin?
Yeah.
One Pokemon short of taking the knockout here.
Holy smokes.
One Pokemon. Let's see. So, since that's the case, we'll just Arvin for... Floatstone and Poffin. And then I'll use Forest March for 180.
Okay. All right. 180 damage.
Ourselves a game here.
Draw. Let's go Marnie.
It's fair, it's fair.
All right, I get 5 and you get 4.
Yep.
Seasonal Blessings. And I'll Tropical Hour GX for the knockouts.
Nice. Draw. I will Itchy Pollen.
Woohoo!
You can't play item cards. How do you feel about that?
Doesn't have the energy, folks. Let's go. Draw. You know what? I couldn't play items anyhow, Jesse.
That's true, but now you doubly can't play items.
That's so true. That is...
If you tried to Turo that, you still couldn't play items.
That's so true. That's so true. Okay. All right. We're in there. There's a route. Let's go. I'm going to play Cynthia and Caitlin. I can't get a supporter back from my discard pile.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll discard Vileplume and draw 3. Bench Grookey.
The Grookster.
Seasonal Blessings. Okay. Bench Oddish. Retreat. And I will bounce for the knockouts and promote Oddish.
Okay. Draw. Pass.
Heck yeah, dude. Draw. Okay, we're cruising. Seasonal Blessings. Okay. We're moving here. We're moving here. Energy to Rowlet and Alolan Executor. And okay. Guzma up, Toad Scroll. And I'll bounce for the knockout and promote Oddish.
Draw. Pass.
Draw. Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Cynthia and Caitlin. And I'll discard.
Now you can.
Yes, I can. I'll discard Buddy Buddy Poffin to get back Guzma and draw 3. Energy to Rowlet and Alolan Executor. And pass to you.
Pass.
Yes, sir. We'll draw. Energy to Rowlet and Alolan Executor. Penny my Oddish. Seasonal Blessings. Calming Hurricane for the knockouts.
Sun-Drenched Shell.
For the
End.
Holy smokes, dude. Shuckle and
Can't one-shot it with your egg row.
no, not to, you're doing 90 damage right now.
True. That's good enough. It's a 3-shot.
Not when I'm healing 30.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. I can bench a couple more guys.
And a 1 under item lock. Yeesh.
I don't think I can play these.
No, you cannot, Jesse.
I will pass.
Draw. Seasonal Blessings. Let's freaking go. And Calming Hurricane for 150.
Okay. Sun-Drenched Shell. For this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass.
Draw. Yes, this is what I had envisioned.
This is
it. Yes. Yes, it still works.
Let's go.
Seasonal Blessings. Marnie. Okay, I'm going to get 5 and you get 4. Calming Hurricane for 150.
Draw. That's GG's.
Woohoo! We got there.
I prized too many basic grass Pokemon. I was one short of being able to just go like boom, boom, boom.
Whew. That was gaming. All right, man. I haven't locked someone out of a game like that in ages.
Yeah, that lock is so sick, honestly.
It's,
Yeah.
I mean,
Good old-fashioned item lock.
Good old-fashioned item lock. It's turn 1.
Yep.
It's unforgiving.
Yep.
My whole deck is built to use like my whole deck is built with item lock in mind. So
Yeah.
I mean, I only have 7 items in here, and they're all basic search items. Like
yeah.
back in the day, we used to have to go get Bridget. Now
Bridget.
I just play Buddy Buddy Poffin and Netball. That's
yeah.
fine.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's
Buddy
that's
Buddy Poffin does it.
Yep. And it's annoying that you have the Toad Scroll because I'm definitely like heavy relying on Cynthia and Caitlin to like churn through my deck.
Yeah.
And being able to get back those utility supporters when I want them.
I made a couple mistakes that game, I think maybe I evolved the Toad Scroll a little too early. Because not being able to retreat it there for a while was pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely made some mistakes. I also made a mistake. I think I never should have discarded the second Rose Roselia, because like even with just the one Turtwig, I think would have been better, because that would have given me another way to search out because I prized one of my other Roselias and I didn't realize that. So yeah, that was rough. And then I prized 2 other basic grass, made it so I could only max out at 240. I'm like, yeah, so that was rough. But do we have a matchup thing or a game counter?
Game counter. I'll put that in post.
Okay.
But I do want to set up predictions.
I'm gonna choose second, I think.
Gonna choose second, huh?
Yeah. I want to be able to play a Buddy Poffin.
Something I love about playing the Rowlet and Alolan Executor deck is your turns are so short.
Yeah, for sure.
It honestly is so hype. You draw, you play an energy.
Attach energy, go ahead.
You go. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the Rillaboom is really good for sure.
The Rillaboom is cool. I have just a thin line in here with the intention of like
just attach energy manually, right?
Yeah, but being able to get like a Rowlet going in one turn, I think is worth the space. Especially since I'm not playing the other Vileplume.
Right, you have extra space because preventing basic damage is kind of irrelevant in this because the chance my main attacker is a basic is pretty low.
Yeah,
I mean it could be good for like even the mirror wouldn't be good because then you just attack with Rillaboom.
Yeah. So I wasn't really.
That Vileplume sucks.
Yeah, I was. That Vileplume is past its prime. That Vileplume was really good for its
specific time,
and during like the tag team era, it was really
basics,
good, but. Now that there's VMAXs and V-Stars and Pokemon EX that evolve, and it's way too much craziness now in order for that Vileplume to keep up. So, no, just really streamlined. I was considering a Buzzmosa in here. That's what I wanted.
Oh, I was thinking about that. I was thinking because I was thinking about the mirror and its GX attack lets you take bonus prizes. And with you could actually power it up, I think.
I don't
know how many energies you play, but
I could power it up.
But like I was thinking like 50. If it just did 70, then that'd be cool for the mirror because then you could go like attack for non-knockout and then beast game for like an extra prize. But
I wanted to play Buzzmosa to be able to beast game a Badoo for 2 prizes.
Oh heck yeah! And its first attack is Jet Punch.
Jet Punch, which can also knock out a Badoo.
Badoo, sure.
And then I also wanted to play a Pheromosa GX so that I could donk your Badoo if you played one. If you start by
I was thinking about like a Pheromosa donk deck, but I was like, that's never gonna work.
No, it's not. No, it's not. All right.
I'll go second.
Sounds good. I'm up first then. Good luck.
You too. Here you go.
Yep. Draw. Ay.
Got Badooski ready to go, baby.
I see that.
We'll see how much you like item lock, huh?
Oh, we're gonna see, huh?
Yeah. I don't need a stupid stage 2 to do it either.
Oh, okay.
That'd be interesting if that played a 1 Badoo too as like an option to like. But no, Rowlet's always just better.
Go ahead.
All right. Might have the rare turn 1 greens exploration here. Let me think about this for a sec.
If you go turn 1,
Let's see.
Trolley on me all 3 games.
I mean, obviously. Going first is yeah, those first 2 games were an outlier for sure. That shouldn't happen very often.
No, it shouldn't.
Obviously. All right, let's see. I'm just thinking about this for a minute here. If I go Arvin, then I want to be able to get trolley and okay. We'll go with yeah, let's go with Green's Exploration. So I can only use it if I don't have any abilities in play, and I can search my deck for 2 trainer cards and put them into my hand. So I'm definitely getting that. And then I'll also get bug catching set. Yeah, actually. Yeah, let's go actually bug catching set and Buddy Poffin.
Okay.
And then I'll play Buddy Poffin.
No trolley.
No trolley. I have 3 basics in my hand. Let's get these 2. Yeah. Oh, those go straight to my bench.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, I have 3 basics in my hand, so I figure I might as well just save the trolley, maybe for next turn. And they're like the ones that I want, so. Let's go on my bench. I'll play Bug Catching Set, which says look at the top 7 cards of your deck and put up to 2 grass Pokemon and grass energy into your hand. Take 2 Grottle.
It's pretty good.
And I'll bench Turtwig, Toadschool, and another Badoo. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll go with a Itchy Pollen for 10. No items.
I see. Well, I'm going to go Cynthia and Caitlin, and I'll discard Mallow and Lana and draw 3. That is interesting, isn't it? So I'm going to use Find a Friend.
Holy cow.
Which allows me to search my deck for a Pokemon and put it into my hand. Oh, we're cooking.
Oh, baby.
We are cooking.
I think I have the donk. Or I think I have the donk. I play 1 rare candy.
Ah! All right, I'm going to get Rowleg. Okay.
And I'll draw for turn. Evolve to Grottle. Use Sundrenched Shell to go get Torterra EX. Play Arvin. for a netball, plain netball to get a grass. Rare candy, Torterra, attach, retreat, and forest march for 180.
Oh no,
That's a deflating loss for sure.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's
I
all
had 2
good.
Skyfield prize too. That would have
It's
been
all
a rough
good.
one.
It's all good. Brush it
Man.
off. Going second.
You're getting another going second game though.
Yeah.
And I just
fine.
I had the freaking I guess having the rare candy in hand was irrelevant because I could have just laid parfum for it.
You could have looked for it. Yeah.
But yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's
you
tough.
don't want to open Deerling Pass going first. No.
That's not what you want. And the fact that if that Pokemon went to your bench, then maybe you'd be somewhere. But yeah, still you would be in a bad spot.
Tough.
Yeah.
Tough. Well, it's like the deck, you can only make it so consistent. We're playing at best of 5, so I'm like, all right, I just needed to work 3 games really well.
Sure.
So that's okay. We brushed that one off.
And you won the coin flip, which was pretty. I was a little worried about that because, if the games play out like how they're supposed to for your deck, I don't open Trolley game 1. And then you get that lock set up like you did the game before. And then you just need that to happen 2 more times.
I know.
But now you kind of lost that momentum. So now you really got to hope that I have one of these, like when I go second. Like that game, when I went second, I almost had nothing. But thankfully, I had the greens to get me into a...
I know. If you can have a dud hand one of these games, that'd be great.
It's kind of funny because this deck plays 4 Arven and 2 greens. And greens is kind of just like a 5th and 6th Arven.
Yeah.
And yeah, like you don't use greens really ever later in the game. But just having that as an option to go get Skyfield Trolley.
Makes sense.
Really good,
for sure. All right, I'm trying to brush that loss off. Go second. Get the turn 1 item lock. This is fine. Now Jesse's on match point.
Match
it's a little
point,
scary.
baby.
A little scary.
Let's go.
But the deck worked once really, really good, so we're gonna hope for that again.
Yeah. And I was hoping this was gonna be the challenge where I 3-0 sweeped you, but
no. Couldn't be.
I imagine we're gonna have one of those at some point, right?
Yes, for sure.
I mean, we're doing what, like 10 types?
10. Yep.
Man, we're gonna have to ban Lugia when we do the colorless.
Nope. No, dude. It's just what it is.
It's gonna be a Lugia mirror, bro.
Well, yeah. Who's got the best Lugia deck?
I guess there are a lot of different things you could play in the Lugia deck. So that's fair. All right. Come on, turn 1 Trolley on first, baby.
Unreal.
For a 3rd game in a row. Best of luck.
Good luck.
Going first. No Trolley. But next best thing.
No Trolley,
Man,
he
why
says.
can't I ever have the turn 1 Trolley, man? What
no
the heck?
Trolley, he says. Darn it. I can't believe I didn't get it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll settle for this. This hand is actually pretty good, so I'll take it. Let's see. I'll go for another Roselia and a Turtwig. And just want to check. The Trolley is in there. Shuckster's in there. Just want to count the grass because that's important in this matchup. Because not being able to play Super Rod means my grass are very valuable. No way to recover Pokemon. Should have played a Brock's Grit. Let's see.
I did.
You did?
Heck yeah, I did.
I didn't even think that I would need more recovery. I mean, I guess so far I haven't needed it, but it would have been nice in that game I lost. Okay, yeah, we'll get Turtwig and Roselia, and then I'll play Netball. Search my deck for a basic grass Pokemon or a grass energy. I'll take Turtwig. I don't think I'm going to bench out to 5 in case you Avery me. But I am going to bench 2 more guys. I don't know how many Avery you play, so If you just played the one, I probably would just go wide, but I don't know. So bench Roselia, bench Toad School, attach and then I'll pass to you.
Draw. Okay. Well, I've got 2 guys, so that's nice. I'll attach energy to Rowlet and Alolan Executor and N.
I know you got to play a lot of hand disruption.
That's the idea.
So,
yep. And here, I just would love to find an Oddish, please. One.
Surely you find an Oddish, and the game doesn't end on the spot if you don't.
Surely I find an Oddish here. Surely.
I believe in you. You play 4 Popping, yeah?
Yes.
And you play netball.
Yes.
Yeah. And then there's just the
Surely
raw
we find
Oddishes,
it.
which you probably play at least 3 of.
Sure. Yeah, there's lots of outs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's at least 10.
Oh, you'll hit it. That's so free.
At least 10.
Best of luck, sir.
Yes, here we go. 6 cards. Buddy Poffin.
Hey.
Let's go.
I never had any doubts.
And with the Buddy Poffin, I'm going to take a little look at what we got going on here. I'm definitely getting an Oddish. And then what else?
What else?
Looks like it's going to be probably an Oddish and a Deerling for me. And then I'll use Super Growth. And
prize double Vileplume or triple Vileplume.
We'll evolve our Vileplume all the way up into a nice, glorious, I don't know, flower guy. There we go. Here we go.
Draw for turn. Okay, a little bit slower start here. I'm going to Arven. For TM Evo. And a Precious Trolley. And then I'm going to attach TM Evo to Turtwig. And use Evolution on Turtwig and Toad School.
Okay. That seems fine. We'll draw. Grass to Rowlet and Alolan Executor. Floatstone. Marnie. I get 5 and you get 4.
Excuse
me. Okay. I'll bench an Oddish. And I'll use Super Growth.
Yep. Okay, 2 Vileplumes.
That's right. Got to protect against Guzma.
You're right. I did have that in my hand before you Marnied me, so. Draw for turn. We'll use Sundrenched Shell to get a Grottle, and then use Sundrenched Shell. To get a Roserade, and then use Le Parfum to get Research.
Okay.
All right, I just need to research into Skyfield, 4 basics, and a grass. And a floatstone.
And a floatstone.
And I have the Torterra in hand for my bench. And an energy.
No problem.
It's possible.
Sure, man. You've already used one of these, right?
Yeah, I've used both of them.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Evolve. And research. Did not hit it.
Drat.
Darn. I'll bench a turtle. And then I'll... Yeah, it's going to be a pass from me.
Draw. Okay. All right. Bench Rowlet and Alolan Executor and use N.
You and your stinking ends, man.
That's right.
I was happy with that hand.
I'm sure you were.
Six cards.
Yep, I get 6. Calming Hurricane for the knockout.
Okay. Draw. Evolve to Grottle. I'll use Sundrenched Shell. Sundrenched Shell for Roserade, Le Parfum for... I knew I should have put the Colress in the deck.
I knew that. That card is so good. Like here.
I thought about cutting Marnie for it, but Marnie's really good too, so I don't know. I had that thought driving here this morning.
Yep.
We'll get a Marnie.
Sure.
Floatstone.
Mm.
Bench Badu. And then play Marnie.
All right, I get 4.
You
get 5.
Okay, I got the grass energy, so that's pretty good. Attach grass. Retreats. Tutor Terra. And Forest March for 180, baby.
Okay. Drop. Okay. Attach here. Retreat. And use super growth.
Okay. Bro wants the deer.
I need the deer, dude. I need it.
Freaking buck.
Yeah, about to get buck.
All right, draw. Sundrenched Shell. For Badu. Whoa! Whoa! Forest March.
180.
180.
Draw, and then use Seasonal Blessings. Okay. Attach here. And I'll use Penny.
Nice.
Pick up this guy. Promote him. And then I'll use Calming Hurricane for 150 and heal 30 for myself.
Okay, draw. I'll use Acerola.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah.
Expected, though.
Bench Turtwig. Use Sundrenched Shell to get Roserade. Attach. Evolve. And then I'll Force March for the knockout.
Yep. And you take 3 prizes. I'll promote Rowlet, Nolol, and Executor. Draw. Let's go bench, attach, and N.
Yep.
And I need this N to stick.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, I do. No more Acerola funny business, though. You don't have a Grottle on the bench, so that's okay. And I need you to not have Skyfield in all your Pokemon either. Yeah, that
I was holding on to Skyfield and like 5 bench Pokemon there.
Yeah, I'm sure. But you've got.
I was thinking about. I was debating whether I should have just played all that down. I was thinking maybe because I was, but I didn't. I knew you'd probably just bump the Skyfield.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this could definitely stick.
Okay, you get 3, I get 5. Seasonal Blessings. And we'll go Tropical Hour GX for 200.
Okay. Draw. Did find another Grottle. I'll use Sundrenched Shell. To get Toad School. Got Attach.
Holy smokes, dude.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Force March for 180.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Ugh, not bad. Can't
Draw.
complain.
Cynthia and Caitlin, discard Netball. Can't get anything out of my discard, and I'll draw 3. Money.
Yo.
Hero's Cape.
Okay.
Attach. And I'll use Calming Hurricane for the knockouts and heal 30.
So how much health do you have? Let's see, 120, 150. So you got 120. You got 220. Okay. Draw. Ooh, I'm sorry.
You're nuts.
Wait, do I might not have it. Hold on. So I'm one Pokemon short. Okay, I can't do it. Sundrenched Shell. For Torterra. Evolve. Bench. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's just a retreat. Let's see, maybe not. Yeah, it's got to be retreat and Force March
For 180. So I have 180.
180 plus 150 is 230, and you have 140 health left. No, I can't be right.
Dude, yeah, I don't know. I have 330 damage on me. I have 40 health left.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Draw.
I was thinking.
Yeah, me neither. Seasonal Blessings. Okay. Attach here. Guzma up, Roserade. And I'll pass to you.
Pass.
Nice. Draw. Penny.
Bruh.
Grass. I want to think about that for a second. Seasonal Blessings. Attach. Attach. Bench. Go ahead.
Pass.
Draw. Seasonal Blessings. Attach here. Go ahead.
Pass.
Draw.
Oh, here we go.
Seasonal Blessings. Cynthia and Caitlin, and I'll discard Oddish and draw 3.
Yep, Toad Scroll.
Attach here. Go ahead.
Arvin. For Floatstone and Buddy Poffin. Floatstone. Is it worth it to take this knockout? I think I got to start putting on pressure, so. Retreat to Torterra. And use Forest March for the knockout.
Okay. Sawsbuck goes down. Promote Big Boy.
Yep.
And I'll draw. Attach here. And I'll play Avery.
Okay. Avery, let's see. This for sure. And then guess this.
Okay, and I draw 3. Okay, that's a pretty big hand. Okay. Okay. Calming Hurricane for 150.
Draw. Bench Turtwig. Bench Roselia. Let's see, 180 times 2 is 360, but you can heal. Okay, so I'll go like that. And I'll bench Badoo. Now I'm doing 210. 210. And then you heal, you go down to 180. And then 180. I'll bench this.
Okay.
And we'll use Force March for 240.
240 damage. Okay. Draw. Okay. Let's see. I'll play Silent Lab.
Yep.
So you have to discard down.
This, that, yeah, that, and that. These two.
Okay. Get that thing out of here.
Yes.
Then Mallow and Lana.
Okay.
Discard Violet Plume and Netball to switch to the bench and heal.
Yep.
Then attach Floatstone here and retreat. I'll put down Grookey. And I'll Calming Hurricane to do 150 and heal 30.
Okay, draw. We will probably have a way around that. Let's see. I'll Green's Exploration.
You can't. Oh, this is turned off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't think it matters.
crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Yeah, I don't think I have any way of getting out of this. Yeah, I don't have anything to get me out of this, so
Game
it's
5.
just gonna be a GG from me.
Game 5.
All right, nice job.
Game 5.
Yeah, I was thinking it was a bad idea for me to take that single prize knockout because it doesn't really do a lot for me, but I did get what I wanted off my prizes, and that was a Roselia.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, just couldn't close it out. I got to be careful about that after taking those first 3 prizes. Man, dang it. So
This
rough.
is
I almost had the knockout. I was 1 Pokemon short. I had 2 Pokemon in hand plus a Skyfield, and I just needed that one more. Yeah, the Hero's Cape helped a lot for sure.
Oh yeah, the Hero's Cape rip on that turn
Yeah.
was really clutch. I needed that.
Yeah.
So that was huge.
Yeah, it was huge.
The Hero's Cape with like the slight disruption and the incremental healing, it adds up.
Yeah, it does.
It adds up for sure.
It does, yeah. I mean, and I technically can one-shot your tag team. I haven't done it yet, but it's easier said than done. You're playing a lot of stadium counters, so it makes it hard.
Yeah. I'm
And
not
all the
just gonna
hand is from-
let the Skyfield be out there.
Yeah.
No.
As I was just sitting on 2 Skyfield that like whole game, like waiting for. I was trying to top deck Guzma, and then that last turn I did top deck Guzma, but it was too late. Like I needed to. Yeah, it was rough. Maybe I should have just not even put the Skyfield in play and just went for the Guzma play. I don't know. I didn't think you were gonna retreat back into the other one. So, man, I feel like I don't know if there's much more I could have done to win that, but I felt like I had that one. I was gonna lie. I thought I had it, but hand disruption plus item lock is pretty darn good.
We were walking a tightrope there.
Yes, you were.
I definitely needed the end to stick. When I end you and you got the Grottle in the grass, I was like, oh God, it's over. Oh man.
Yeah, that was a good draw off that. I think you need to update predictions.
Yes. Oh boy, round 3. Let's see.
Round 3. That was
a couple rounds ago. Jesse won that one.
I won that one.
Yeah, but I won the last one.
Now we'll do a final. Now we're tied 2-2.
Every one of these that we've done so far has gone to a game 5.
That's crazy.
Every one. It is crazy.
Evenly matched.
Now last challenge, I had a heartbreaker in round 5.
I'm gonna need another one of those, like you draw and then pass.
Oh my gosh! Come on!
I'm gonna choose second in this game 5.
I'm sure you.
I
will.
haven't prized. I don't know why, but I have a feeling I'm gonna prize Trolley, bro. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna prize it, and I'm gonna be sad. I think I'm due.
Yeah, my Rillaboom pieces have been prized.
Yeah, I was wondering why I didn't get
games.
Rillaboom out there. It was prized. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just a 1-1-1 line.
Manual attaching, do it the old-fashioned way, you know.
It does get the job done.
Yeah,
it does. But I figure
Rillaboom can help you like trade a little bit better, though.
Oh yeah, if things get hectic, having that extra 2 energy pump is really nice.
For sure, for sure.
All right, it's game 5. Game 5. Game 5. Now, I am streaming a double header today. I've got this stream here with Jesse that I'm also going to be streaming the Full Grip Games Standard League tonight as well.
Yes.
You said you think you're going to participate?
I think I will try, but I can't say for certain. So you might see an appearance from me. I always say I'm going to go, and then I don't go. So we'll see. We'll see if I follow through this time.
It's 150% store credit
payout. The freest store credit ever.
You could just go farm, dude.
Just go farm, I know. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe.
All right, come on, deck. Don't fail me now.
All right. Oh, bro's cutting my deck. All right, I'm going to cut you then.
Yeah, dude. Turn 1 trolleys.
you just cut me into the broken hand, bro.
Dude, if it happens again, at least it's my own doing. You're going second?
Yeah.
All right.
Good luck.
Good luck. The Shuck Daddy.
The Shuckster, yeah. Let's go Shuckster.
Draw. Okay. Let's go. This guy thinks he's going to turn 1 Rap GX me. Let's go Buddy Buddy Poffin. And let's check and see what we got going on in here. Okay. get Oddish and Grookey. And then play Netball. Get another Rowlet and a Alolan Exeggutor. Tag Team GX. And with that, I'm feeling pretty good.
I need something off the top here. It's going to be a fat pass for me.
Well, let's see how it goes.
Not good. I have a Poffin, but that's it. Buddy Poffin. No, Trolley was prized anyway, so.
Was it?
Yep, I lose. GG. Let's see.
He knew it. You willed it into existence. Your own prizing.
I did.
I had a couple of dud games, so I don't even feel bad, bro.
That's fair. That's fair.
You dunked me one game.
I did. Nope, you don't even have to feel bad at all.
No, this is guilt-free.
Yes. I'll get 2 Turtwigs.
I was thinking the turn 1 Wrap GX.
Yeah, that'd be cool too. I'd take that, honestly. Bench that.
It's not nothing.
It's not nothing. I'll pass.
Draw. Okay, let's go. Evolve to Thwacky. And Super Growth.
Yep.
I'm going to go get a Gloom and a Vileplume just to get that
Nice.
all set up and ready to go.
Cool. Draw. Ooh, Arvin. Let's see here. We'll evolve to the Grookster.
I've got the Grookster. You've got
Oh, this is the Grottlester.
the Grottler.
The Grottler. I
Yeah.
got the Grottler.
Full throttle Grottle. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'll bench the Grottle. And then
See, look at you. You can play.
it's true, I can play. It's all right.
Yeah, all doom and gloom over here because he didn't get the turn 1 trolley.
That's
Oh,
what I need. I need the turn 1 trolley, bro.
God forbid one game he doesn't get the turn 1 trolley.
The trolley is like how this deck functions, man. I'm just playing around Avery, that's all. All right, let's see. What do I want to get? What do I want to get? Yeah, let's just go with a Sundrenched Shell to get a Grottle, and then use this Sundrenched Shell to get Ooh. Rosilia. And then I'll play Arvin. For TM Evo, and an item card I can't play, just to thin it.
Actually, got to be careful now because you're like about to start doing stuff. So yeah, it's not just a free ride.
Yes, it is not a free ride.
This deck sets up pretty well under item lock.
It does, yeah, it does for sure. Put that into play. And That's going to be a pass. And that goes bye-bye.
Drop. Okay. Let's go Cynthia and Caitlin, and I'll discard Gloom to draw 3. Nice.
Nice.
Sure. Attach here and super growth.
Nice. I was thinking you were gonna go turn 2 or turn 3, just like tropical hour to KO Shuckle. This ability's kind of useless against your deck.
Yeah. I can't attack for less than 3 energy. There's like nobody who does.
No. Hey, you can't. How about the buck, the deer?
I can't bounce him.
You can't bounce me.
Sure.
All right, draw. All right, I guess I should just probably start smacking if I can. I'm gonna go. That's funny. See, like I keep thinking about Rap GX, but like that's like a type of deck that I feel like would just you play the pennies. Like I know that's just gonna be a wasted turn.
Yeah, but just imagine you get to flip your GX marker.
I know it's really Shuckle's so cool. He's like one of my favorite cards ever. He's so funny. Yeah, man, I almost like don't want to.
The world's most dangerous game of chicken.
It really is. It really is. Okay, let's go. Let's go Sun-Drenched Shell for this turtle.
Okay.
And then use this Sun-Drenched Shell. To get Toad School.
Okay.
And then, bro, I'm really about to Rose Raid for a basic energy. Le Parfum for a basic grass energy.
That's right.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't such a bad start after all.
It really wasn't.
This deck is weird. I've like standard brained right now, I think is the issue.
Yeah.
Like standard brained where I'm like I need to have like the most broken turn 1 imaginable. But in reality, like just setting up is enough against your deck.
Yeah.
Like I don't need that much, to be honest with you.
I'm not donking anybody, man.
No. Lodestone, Torterra, attach, retreat, and Forced March for 180 damage.
Okay.
On the board.
Draw. Let's go Voltage Beat. Having the boomer out is quite nice.
Yeah. Get another Vileplume and get a Vileplume and a Sawsbuck set up, and you have the most invincible board.
And then Penny.
Nice.
Bench it. Attach for turn. And I'll Calming Hurricane for 150.
Draw. Sun-Drenched Shell. For a Badoo. My turn. Acerola.
Yeah.
Bench. Forced March for 180.
Okay. Is this shuffled? I don't know.
I think so.
Okay.
I'll shuffle it again just in case.
How much are you doing? 180?
Yes, sir.
Draw. Okay. Okay. Voltage beats. 2 there. And then Mallow and Lana
Nice.
to heal. Go in with this
Having
guy.
a heal battle right now.
Yes, we are.
This is, if anything, this is what the grass mirror should be. It's just
I'm saying Hero's Cape and Calming Hurricane for 150.
All right. Evolve to Grottle. And you got 2 cards in your hand. Is it a wrap angle? No, it can't be, right? There's no way. Evolve here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Hero's Cape is so annoying. Let's see. We'll go Sun-Drenched Shell. We'll just get a sorry, I'll make a decision here.
Judge,
Judge,
I'm going to
listen,
need you to
I'm
watch
sorry.
pace of play
I'm
on this
sorry,
guy.
Judge. Judge, you don't understand. Okay. Yeah, we'll get this.
Toad School.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. And then I will just Forest March for 180.
Okay. I'll end.
Thought maybe you were sitting on a draw supporter, but like I held off on playing the Marnie in my hand on the off chance that you didn't have anything else. Probably should have just played it.
Yeah, I did Mallow and Lana away a Marnie, so you can probably assume I have something.
That's true. But then again, I liked what I had in my hand too, so it was like,
yeah,
I didn't want to get rid of a certain card in my hand.
6 each.
That's right, 6.
Bench Oddish. And then Voltage Beat.
Fail the
Fail
voltage
it,
beat.
yes. And we'll go Tropical Hour GX for knockouts.
So you have how much health left? You have 180 minus 370. So 190, right?
Yes.
190. Yeah. Because I need to bench one more Pokemon past max. Okay. Draw. Let's see. We'll go Sun-Drenched Shell. Cards in hand?
I've got 7.
Sun-Drenched Shell for Roserade, Le Parfum for N. And then I'll attach here.
Okay.
Play down Skyfield and play N.
Okay, all right. Wrap GX.
Yes, I think so. Oh my goodness. I like so close to like having like there I just like one card short of just taking the knockout, but it's so frustrating. What is this doing over here? Holy cow. Wait, this got knocked out. Okay.
Yes,
good.
it did.
Okay.
That's
I
your
was like, was
discard
that not
pile.
in my deck?
No, I was like,
You knocked that boy out.
that thing is, yeah, that thing is cooked, dude.
Yeah. All right.
Jesse
get
had
6.
a random Torterra.
I had a random
just
like Torterra
just
plus energy off.
in the sidelines.
Yeah. I got a little worried there for a second.
Okay,
We're good.
4 and 6.
All right. We're going to go for the Wrap GX. Does 40 damage and you're paralyzed.
Not poisoned?
No, just paralyzed.
Dang, okay, cool. 40, paralyzed. That's it.
Please.
Draw.
No.
Guzma.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, bro. Why does he have it?
Yes, dude.
That's so
yes,
lame.
dude.
That's
He's
so
so
lame.
mad. He's so tilted. Yes, dude. Calming Hurricane, heal 30, knockout. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Yes.
All right, draw. Research. Yeah, dude, I don't have an out to Turtwig, so I just lose, bro.
That's it?
Yeah. I just
You're
lose.
done?
Yeah, I'm done, man.
Oh, let's go! Yes, yes. The comeback.
I didn't
The
have any more
comeback.
Turtwigs left.
All the two Turtwig prized. So sad. Two Turtwig
lame,
prized.
man. Oh my god.
No Super Rod. Nothing.
Ugh.
Yes, dude. The Goosebump was the top deck. I was going to have to Avery.
Oh my god.
Yup. Cooked by item lock. Cooked by the item lock. Yes,
Jeez.
dude. And you were off to such a fire start. I'm not going to lie. I was like, dang, dude. Jesse about to roll me 2 challenges in a row. This sucks.
I feel like I should have, but I don't know. I guess I didn't. Oh well.
Item lock is just a beast, man.
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, item lock is not the sexiest way to win, but it just overcomes. I mean, when you get into those crunchy situations like hand disruption plus knockout, and it's like, and you need to respond, and you've got some items in your hand, like just like what are you're passing, right? So
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Not being able to get enough Pokemon out early is rough for sure. Because I have that way of like playing around it by using Grotto's ability, but yeah, I was sitting on a hand of double Acerola, and
okay.
So I didn't want to like ditch that because like I feel like a Chorus would have helped a lot because Chorus would have let me like because like Marnie and N's just like not enough, honestly. Like I want to use research, but I don't want to discard all the extra resources in my hand, so. Yeah, it's just unfortunate I wasn't able to get going quick enough there, but well done. Congrats. The item locked, the deck that I targeted and still lost to. Feels bad, man.
Dude. Sawsbuck was insane.
Yeah, Sawsbuck went crazy for sure.
The Rillaboom went crazy too. Like in that final game, being able to juice energy in play was like really clutch. The Hero's Cape I was really excited about throughout the series.
Hero's Cape was really good for sure.
Now that tools are no longer items, being able to just put down your float stone, put down the Hero's Cape, and giving your Rowlet and Alolan Executor 370 hit points is ridiculous.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like makes it hard. I can't one-shot it, so
yeah.
2-shotting can be hard too. Just because without Skyfield in play, and then there's not a lot of easy ways to get Skyfield. Because I only have so many of the Roserade abilities.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I noticed that, and I was thinking, I'm like, okay, well, he's got those Roserade abilities which he can use, but that's kind of it for the consistency engine. Yeah. So like if I force him out of those, then hand disrupt, that's like the best bet that I have to win.
For sure.
I'm really excited about the deck that I cooked up this morning in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, well done with in crunch time able to throw that together. So
I'm not gonna lie, when I was sleeving up decks 1 and 2 and both of them were failing, I wanted to tear my hair out. I was like, I have to go live in front of hundreds of people. I have to go live in front of hundreds of people, and I'm gonna have a pile of cards that doesn't work at all.
What were your other decks that you had cooked up?
So the other deck, I had Fortress with Wo-Chan EX, and then I was thinking about playing. I was going to play, and this would have been terrible against your deck. I was going to play a Skyfield deck too. I was going to play Toadscroll EX.
Oh, okay.
With like the
bonus damage for each grass.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
With like Teal Mask Ogrepon. I was like kind of
okay.
I was like most of the way into building that, and then I was like, how am I getting all this energy on the Toadscroll EX? And that's gonna be horrible. So then so I had to can all that, and I was like, you know what? Good old fashioned Rowlet and Alolan Executor.
Tried and true, baby.
If nothing else, I'm going to go into the series. I'm going to go turn 1 item lock, and we're just going to see what happens.
That's right. Yeah, and that worked out pretty well for you. So
it did.
Congrats. Now you get one of your booster boxes back.
Yes,
so
my booster box back.
I have to let go of one of my 2, so I still am not down any. So I'm happy about that. So now we're back to being even on the booster boxes.
That's right.
The first challenge, we didn't do that as a punishment. We did we're having to wear a shirt of the other player's choosing. So, and then we started doing the booster boxes. So now you're up in the series 2-1 though, but we both have the same amount of booster boxes. So you're up in the series 2-1, which means I need to choose the next type. And honestly, I was too busy thinking about my deck to like decide like what type I wanted to play next. But I was thinking of, since we did 2 like mid types, maybe doing like a broken type next would be best. So, oh man, broken type. I think we just do colorless. Yeah, colorless.
Yes, dude.
So we have colorless because we have one of the most broken cards of all time, Lugia V-Star. So it's probably gonna end up being a Lugia V-Star mirror. But there's a lot of things you can attack within the Lugia deck because you have access to Prism energy or Aurora energy or whatever energy in the history since expanded you can use that counts as rainbow. I mean, you could just play rainbow energy. I mean, there's limitless things you could do with that. You can play, is Wally banned and expanded? I can't remember. I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
So you could like turn 1 Wally.
We've got Squawkabilly,
Battle Compressor,
Lugia V-Star. Now, Lugia V-Star is a very broken, expanded archetype, but you usually play it with a whole bunch of other types of Pokemon. So this is going to be a slightly reined-in version of Lugia V-Star in expanded format.
That's true.
We can only attack with colorless Pokemon, so we're going to have to
that's true.
Like,
so you don't want the rainbow energies then, probably.
No.
Oh, that's going to be weird. Yeah, I didn't think about
powerful
that.
Colorless, though.
Yeah,
double colorless.
I mean, like, we don't have to play Lugia, but, like, that just seems like the most logical. But maybe with being limited on the attackers you can use, maybe Lugia isn't the best. So that's interesting. I mean, powerful colorless is very good, and there's probably some other colorless Pokemon you could think to power up. But, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to scroll through the colorless cards and see what there is, because, I don't know. That's like the first one that jumps to mind. And then you got, block Snorlax.
We can play Control.
Play Control.
But then there's Jet Energy, so that feels bad.
Yeah. Control could be good for sure. I mean, Oranguru's banned, but you still have Bunnelby.
Bunnelby, right?
True. So, yeah. So, I don't know. But, yeah, I feel like colorless has got to be pretty broken, so we're going to go with colorless next for sure.
Sounds good, man. Well, I'm very excited to have earned my booster box back from the Fighting Challenge. That was a heartbreaker. Another Game 5 in the books, though. Yeah. I swear, it's not scripted. It just keeps going to Game 5.
I thought I had that one.
I know.
I thought I had that series. I thought it was going to be so easy, and then I don't know what happened. My deck just fell apart. The item lock's too much.
Yup.
It is what it is, I guess, It's not over till it's over, I guess.
So true. So true. Now I'm going to be streaming tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, so in about 4 hours, maybe a little less because I'll go live beforehand, to stream our standard league night tonight. So if you're around, make sure to tune in, check that out. Again, huge thanks to Jesse for joining us
of course.
For the challenge. It was a lot of fun.
Good to be back.
Yes, and for the next month-ish, we'll do our colorless. We'll get our colorless challenge on the books soon. But for the next month, Jesse and I are going to be showcasing a lot of post-rotation, a lot of Journey Together stuff, and that's what we're going to be focusing on, so we can get that stuff edited up, so that we're ready to release those videos in time for set drop. So the expanded All-Star Challenge, I kind of see this as a challenge we're going to be working on throughout,
an overarching thing.
like throughout the year.
We'll just think about it, and then maybe like after a couple post-rotation tabletops, we'll go back to it. Just something that I can like just be thinking about in the back of my head.
Exactly.
When I'm not getting ready for our normal streams. But yeah, there's a lot of post-rotation decks I'm excited to try, like the winning Feraligatr list.
Heck
Gotta get Feraligatr in there. It's going to be like a new meta deck. The Terra box that like Tord and all those other American players played. I want to try that. Dragapult's really good. So there's a lot of stuff I want to try. Raging Bolt didn't do good at the Osaka event, I think, because there's just so much hate towards it. Like there was all these Milotics and Farigiraf. So I think like that's the reason why Raging Bolt didn't do it. I think that was like one of the best decks because it was performing in city leagues. Then Osaka, everybody hard countered. I mean, there was Milotic everywhere. So I think we showed that Raging Bolt was very, very strong, and then that's like a way you can counter it. So we'll go one step next, like what's good against those decks for Alligator and like Terra Box and stuff like that. So I'm excited to try that out here pretty soon. So
yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. So that's what we're going to be focusing on between now and the Full Grip Games 4K doubleheader weekend. Again, if you are interested in making a trip out to Akron, Ohio at the end of March, we've got a huge $4,000 cash doubleheader event happening on March 29th and 30th. A $3,000 cash post-rotation Journey Together legal standard event to celebrate the release of the set. This is release weekend. So this is the earliest that you'll be able to participate and play in a Journey Together event for cash anywhere in the Western world that I'm aware of.
And it's good practice for if you're going to Atlanta regionals, because Atlanta will be the first regional. We have post-rotation and the new Journey Together set legal. So if nothing else, it's good practice if you're planning to go to that regional, which I know a lot of people are, because it's pretty somewhat easy spot to get to, and it's exciting with the new format and everything. So it's a good a time as any to like start playing Pokemon cards.
Exactly. And there's $1,000 cash up for grabs for Sunday's Gym Leader Challenge Journey Together event, which I know a lot of players are excited about as well. These are going to be the biggest Gym Leader Challenge cash events anywhere that I'm aware of.
Sure.
So that's going to be really exciting too, and I can't wait to commentate over some cash GLC games again. That is March 29th and 30th. And of course, thank you to my sponsor, Dragon Shield, for providing all the sleeves for the tabletop games and for continuing to support the channel. You can check out dragonshield.com for all the best sleeves and accessories. I'll be live again later tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, and we'll be streaming our league tournament. So thank you all so much for watching. See you then.
Peace out. See you in 3 hours.